The truth is, you were always free to age as you want to age. The restrictions are in your mind. We were always free. We never ever had to age in a certain way. It was all the limitations that society has placed in our minds, in our heads, because we watch bullshit Hollywood movies, we listen to adverts, we listen to the advertisers talk about anti-aging and anti-wrinkle this. We know it's bullshit, so why do we subscribe to it? We are keeping ourselves prisoners in our minds because we are not allowing ourselves the freedom, and the freedom exists. There is no one holding a gun to your head saying you must do this, you must do that, you must look this way or that way. As you age, you have to sit at home and knit or sit with a blanket on your lap and a cat. And if you want to do that, awesome, more power to you. The point is, we have freedom. We have choice. The choice is ours. It's there. If you want to age rocking your gray hair with a sleeve tattoo or wearing your Doc Marten boots, as a lot of these influencers do, go for it. That is there for you. You can do that. You can take that. Rock it. If you want to age quietly and gently and relax into the quietness of old age, that is also your choice. You can do it. None of us has to do anything that we feel society is telling us to do. The choice is yours. The choice is mine. I can age however I fucking want to. Sorry for the swear. And I've realized that I've been so afraid of aging, up until now that is, because of movies, TV, society, Netflix, all the bullshit that I watch. But now that I'm on social media and I'm starting to find other older women rocking their age on social media, it's like a breath of fresh air. It's like the heavens have opened up. It's like, hallelujah. And so I encourage you, just Google search or YouTube search or whatever it is, over 50, over 60, over 70. There are many, many channels. I will make a list. I will put it here on the screen right now for you. Take a screenshot, search these channels. They are incredible. There are so many older women, and this is by no means a definitive list. This is just a list of ladies on YouTube that I have found. Some of them have big channels, some of them have small channels. They're all different kinds of older ladies, and you get to pick. You get to follow who you want to follow. You get to decide what style suits you. You get to decide if you want to wear makeup, no makeup, if you want to wear, I don't know, whatever. The best thing about aging is that you start to free yourself from society's expectations. Hopefully you do. And if you love makeup and fashion and doing your hair, carry on. And if you're tired of all of that, you can drop it. You really don't have to conform to anyone's expectations unless you feel that you are trapped by those expectations. Maybe you are in a situation, in a family, in a marriage, in a work situation where you do feel a bit restricted and trapped. Look, I do understand that as well. And if that is you, you play the game until. You just play the game until. So if you are expected for your job, let's say, to look a certain way, of course, don't stop wearing makeup. Whatever the dress code is, wear the high heels. I don't know what you do for a living, but outside of those hours, be yourself. Let your hair down, tie your hair up, let it go, whatever, wear whatever. The fact is, ladies, we really don't need to follow any rules other than the ones that are in our own heads. And if you feel like you want to wear short sleeves, but your arms are wrinkly or cellulite or too flabby or too jiggly or whatever the case is, just wear the short sleeves anyway. Because you know why? You doing that allows other women to do that. When another woman sees somebody doing what she thought she couldn't do, she's like, oh, okay, I can do it too. You are giving other women permission. So you just rocking your, let's say, makeup-free face with all your lines and wrinkles, that's giving another woman permission to just breathe, relax, and accept her wrinkles and accept herself as she is. If you have a fuller figure and you've always tried to hide it, if you just dress for your curves and you show it off and you rock it, you are giving other women permission to just be fuller figured and just breathe out a sigh of relief to say, oh, it's okay. That can look beautiful too. And if you are a small woman and scrawny and you feel, maybe you feel underweight, some women do, believe it or not, just rock it as well. If that's you, that's you. Ladies, we all need to just give ourselves permission to be at whatever age and stage we're at. If you have lip lines, who cares? Own them. If you've got turkey neck or whatever it is, own it. The fact that you are rocking whatever it is that you have It's giving other women the permission, the freedom to just be who she is. And ladies, if you are over a certain age and you feel too old for social media, please don't feel too old. We need you. We need you. All these ladies that I see on social media who are rocking their age, their stage, their whatever it is that they love, I feel freed by it. I love seeing them. I love seeing the fitness influencers who are over 50. I love seeing the style gurus who are over 50, the makeup artists, the ones that say fuck to all of that, the ones who don't want to do makeup and hair, the ones who are just embracing the softer, quieter, dreamier life of old age. That is beautiful too. There are so many women who are showing us the different paths that we can take. But we don't see enough of that on mainstream media. We know this. We don't see all body shapes. We don't see all ethnicities. We don't see all cultures. We don't see all, I don't know, flaws, discoloration on the skin, the wrinkly arms that just happens with old age. It just happens. We don't see that because even when they show older women in movies, they're either wearing turtlenecks and long sleeves, or they're like Jane Fonda, highly, highly made up and very well lit, where you don't see the skin texture. And for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Louise. I'm a 45, soon to be 46-year-old South African, and my aim is for women everywhere, especially women over 40, to feel good in the skin they're in, to feel good about themselves. I want all of us to love ourselves, because imagine a world full of women who just loved and accepted themselves as they are. How powerful a change we could all make. And so a lot of what we see is hiding the things that we need to see. We should see these things. So I encourage you, number one, go out there, just rock who you are, and try and say, stuff it to society's conventions. And I'll also encourage you to search out those influences that really resonate with you and that are showing you the way to age that you want to age in that way. You don't have to be hyper made up, hypersexual, hyper colorful, hyper anything. If you want to age calmly and quietly and just become invisible, because some women love that as well. They love the invisibility of old age because then they can just be free to be themselves. That is also okay. I find that I might experiment now as I'm getting older. One day no makeup, one day dressing slouchy in my sweats, the next day dressing up, just to sort of see what feels good and what feels right. For me personally, the older I get, the less I want to wear very tight jeans. It's just a thing with age. In fact, the older I get, the less I want to wear uncomfortable clothing, full stop. And I may become somebody who just wears loose, flowing, baggy things, or I may become somebody who just dresses for her mood on that day. I may become somebody who has the little cat and the quiet life, but then who also travels for a year and lives a big life and then goes back to a quiet life. Ladies, it is all okay. There is no right or wrong. There is no one way to do anything. There is only you, your uniqueness, your individual expression of who you are in life, and just let it shine, let it hang out. Just be who you want to be, and do not be afraid of aging. You can rock your age. It's possible. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.